What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spiritual SMV. I'm back with another big body. What? I'm back with another big body banger. You feel me? So I had wrote down a couple topics that we're gonna be discussing. I'm only gonna talk about this one because I feel like this is not talked about in a lot of videos. So we're gonna talk about temptation and urges on semen retention. Anyways, so the reason why it's so hard on semen retention with the urges is because you're doing something a lot of men can't not do, and that's restraint from sexual interaction and fornication for long periods of time. Alright? And the only reason why it's so hard is because you're controlling your sexual energy, and that's one of the most potent energy a man can try to control. Like, that's like a beast, a wild beast trying to be tamed, if you get what I'm saying. Like, go into the wilderness, go try to tame a lion. How is that going to work? Exactly. So that's how you are with your sexual energy, and you got to figure out how to control it. Now, today, guys, I'm going to be coming with some great tips and tricks so you can be able to overcome your temptations and your urges so you can have a successful, quote-unquote, semen retention journey. All right, let's get right into tip number one. Tip number one. One way for you to control your urges is to be active. Make sure you're moving throughout the day. Make sure you're doing something productive to where your mind doesn't stimulate on lust. And one way you can do that is by going out for a jog, working out. Because when you're in semen retention, you got so much energy that if you go to the gym, you will get buff. Like, it's crazy. You could read a book, retain more knowledge, gain more knowledge, you know? And another key factor, you can also have communication. Like, you can communicate with other people. Like, if you're going out, you can go take that energy, communicate with a business deal, and they gonna feel your energy. So if you communicate your energy properly, you could be able to get into a spot that secures your bag. There's so many ways you can use this so you don't have to think about lust. I'm gonna give you a couple ones that I do. When I get up in the morning, I pray. There's one thing that you have to do every morning and every night before you go to sleep, and I recommend you do it in the evening as well when you're doing anything that's dealing with you going outside, because the enemy is trying to constantly take our seed and try to tackle our consciousness. So it's always good to stay prayed up. I recommend you pray in the morning, you ask God for strength, and you carry out through the day. Do yoga. Yoga is a good way to have the body, like the energy will flow throughout the body, so that way you won't have urges and you'll be more in the present moment and you'll be able to be aware of your body. So you will know when a spike or urge comes up and how to deal with it. Or you could meditate. Meditate calms your mind, so you'll be able to stimulate your mind to the point where you don't have to really think about it. You can control your mind to where you don't have to think about lust. And as you continue to do that, it will be better and it'll be more beneficial. Eat healthy. What you eat is how you, believe it or not, it's what urges trigger. Like, your urges trigger if you eat the wrong foods. If you go eat some restaurant food and then you wondering why you all lazy and tired, that's when the urges really creep in, bro. Not even gonna lie to you, I had a urge creep in on me today and I almost thought I was gonna relapse and risk it all. Like, when you get on higher streets, it's gonna be 10 times worse. And I'm trying to go for 5 years, so it's gonna be a journey, you know? So you just gotta figure out how you wanna tackle your semen retention journey. Tip number 2, always make sure that whatever you're doing is benefiting you. Because while you're on the semen retention journey, if you're doing something that's not benefiting you, them urges is gonna creep in and it's gonna tell you to go relapse. It's gonna go tell you to go call that shorty up and, you know what I'm saying, go, you feel me? You don't wanna do that. So what you need to do is make sure you're doing things that's productive. Really. I mean, if you on the video game, playing video games, is that productive? Because guess what? Once you hit that dopamine hit, urge could go in instantly. And that doesn't have anything, like, you could be literally sitting down and the urge come. You don't always have to be, you know what I'm saying, moving. But I'm talking about, like, make sure you productive when you're not moving, when you're just being still. And that's a huge one. Because if you're not being productive while you're being still, then, you know what I'm saying, it's going to lead down the rabbit hole. Tip number 3, and the final tip. I only give 3 tips depending on the topic, but I feel like this was going to hit home. When you're going out, don't chase females. Don't lust at them. Because believe it or not, if you go lust at a female or go chase a female and you go trying to go off of pure lust, later throughout the day, them urges is going to spike up and you're going to want to release it some other way unless you're strong enough and unless your mindset is strong enough up there. And that's why I recommend you do meditation or you practice some skill of yoga or you pray. Those 3 spiritual things you can do that impact your semen retention journey a lot. I recommend that you do those things and now help you and now benefit you in a way that you probably could never understand. And I hope y'all gain something from this, really, because it's a hard and long journey. So if you embark on this journey, just know and be ready. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and there's going to be a lot of changes, and you're going to change a lot on this journey. It's going to turn you into a man, really. So with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell so when I upload bangers like this one, you shall be notified. And with that being said, it's your boy Spiritual SMB. I'm signing out. Peace.